All right, the U.G.OF.A, man, we back in here, man. We got Hassan Campbell doing his thing again. He got some real vital information. You know what I mean? If you study this stuff or you've been around this stuff for a long time, he go way back with African Bambaataa, so you know he know the history of this stuff. And when he speak it, tell me if it's real, truth, fake, Memorex, or should I be dumped in the lake? Now, he makes a lot of good, valid points. Subscribe to the station. This is the U.G.OF.A, bringing it to you live, Hassan Campbell.
He didn't tell y'all, oh, I heard he was talking about me. He told y'all I didn't know he was talking to me till after the podcast. So why did this energy change? Why did you flip on a dude that you befriended? I seen this nigga a mile away, man. I saw him a mile away. I knew what y'all didn't know. I knew what y'all didn't know. I knew that. I already had these phone conversations. The question is, I walked in a building where there was a trap set and I wasn't supposed to make it out, and I made it out. Now,
if you seen that, it did kind of look like a setup, because these dudes in here inside of a building with masks on. Ain't no cause for masks. They got full ski masks on their face, and they got this dude, the Coochie 69, in here, you know, acting like he John Gotti or some type of mob figure or something, yelling, screaming, and all that old stuff like that. All staged, all set up, all a plot to discourage and to deceive you and to snatch souls.
all over the internet talking about this ain't over with. I can reach him 3,000 miles away. Reach me. Reach me. Reach me. Reach me. Or better yet, why don't you pull up? Why don't you pull up? Why don't you pull up and let's get to getting? Me and you, we ain't even got to involve no crews. Nope, you too much of a coward. Because you seen me face to face. Then you gonna lie about the energy. All this shit that you telling people you seen when they go and they watch that full video unedited. I controlled the environment. You got mad. You got mad because you couldn't pull off what you were supposed to pull off. It wasn't just about a debate in that room. He came there to be my enemy. He didn't expect me to come with a crew. And the whole time while I was sitting there talking, I had dudes outside still coming in the building. Everybody didn't come upstairs. He knew he couldn't have his way. And Tekashi kept waving his dudes down. They all was in on that. I guess somewhere Tekashi said no because Tekashi had the upper hand inside that building and two dudes went in their waist, then his career would have been over. So he was smart because of academics. If dudes would have went in their waist, you knew that. It wouldn't have been no scuffling. What you, Wack? Yeah, I was sitting with, listen to Wack. Or Club, listen to the audio. I was sitting with my back against the wall the whole time. If I'm your friend, what about your friends? Are they going to stand their ground? Why you got your back against the wall? I didn't know when I looked at the footage of Wack's energy, the way he was looking at me, the way he had his hand in his pocket, he was gripped up, sizing me up. I'm not even looking at it because I'm like, yo, we here together. This is going to be a dope. Even though I know I couldn't trust you. Damn. It was like that, Wack? If you was feeling that serious, where you had to hold your grip that whole time, I think you should have let it go. Should have let it go, homeboy. You playing with the wrong one. You playing with the wrong one.
So, yeah, man, he got a lot to say about Wack. And, you know, from when I watched the video, everything that he was saying, he was peeping it, but I didn't know if he was peeping it or not. But you know what I mean? It seemed like he had his head on right. So, man, Hassan Campbell, man, got a lot to say, man. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? You can't really telegraph and create a lie and narrate it as good as the story is being told. And plus, he got the audio. Dig that.
I've been holding back. I know y'all waiting on Patreon. Y'all waiting for me to upload the rest of this footage. But this dude is playing with lawyers. This dude is playing with lawyers. He's trying to put me in jail and take my platform because he don't want me to eat in this war, not realizing that I can start another platform like it ain't nothing. So he's telling people he's going to buy my name next. Go buy it. I make another name. Go buy it. Go buy it. I'm giving you time to do it. Go buy it. Nipsey Hussle lost his life because he outshined and outgrew the set. Nipsey Hussle lost his...
Listen to what he's saying, okay? And then rewind the tape. You know, I'm going to start doing a little thing. I'm going to call it rewinding the tape. We're going to call rewind the tape. You have to know the basis of the situation before you can make an opinion. And now it's out here, so everybody going to have their opinion. So this is what it is. Welcome to the fame, since y'all want the fame.
Life, because there was a phone call from the higher ups who sanctioned that. That was an Illuminati industry hit.
Dig that.
And them niggas is trying to do the same thing to me. Y'all sat back and listened.
Now, when he get into this part right here, this makes perfectly good sense, because how is the whole reason. Now, he going to put it together. I love the words that he choose when he put together, how he putting it together. If you look at his eye coordination and everything, a man that's telling a lie don't look you in his eye. A man that's telling a lie, if he look you in the eye, or you look him in his eyes will go down, or they will drift off to the right. Learn that from interrogation. Watch this shit.
To that terrorist that shot up the train station, mention my name and tell you that Hassan Campbell going to die at the hands of gang members. Who am I beefing with right now? A CIA, FBI gang member who's deep cover and y'all can't see it. You stupid, ignorant dude sitting up there talking about why he recorded the car. So I can't record government? It's like Hocus 4/5 said. So
Good statement. If they can record us, why can't we record them? You know what I mean? So understand that. Like I said, I got mine, they got theirs. So keep yours, record them, they record you, and that's just what's going on right now. Don't get caught without it.
50 Cent recorded Young Buck crying and released it, and y'all thought it was funny. I recorded the dudes that told everybody that Nipsey Hussle was a rat. This is what caused him to lose his life. Why you think Shitty Cuz is still good in jail? Why you think Wack is sitting up there on Clubhouse talking about, he talking to Big U niece. I ain't the one that, he sit up there indirectly saying, I ain't the one that labeled him a rat. No, it was Big U that labeled him a rat. And that's what cost Nipsey his life. The case is solved. It's solved. Shitty Cuz hit Nipsey up.
You see how he going through this? He going through this, and he really taking the what should I say? He's really taking the wool. He's really taking the wool off the wolf. You know what I mean? Because you got the wolf in sheep clothing. You know what I mean? So he done took the sheep clothing off the wolf. So now everything that goes on in the dark has came to the light, and it all makes perfectly good sense. Do your homework. Like I said, rewind the tape, and you'll see what you get.
He was told he was a rat. They flipped the story and said Nipsey told Shitty Cuz he couldn't come around no more. It's a lie. All of them was in it on it together. Nipsey went outside coincidentally without his bodyguard. I understand. Sometimes your wife get on your nerves. You get into an argument with your wife. You run outside like, let me get out of it. Let me get away from her. She getting on my nerves. And that led him to his death. I don't even understand how y'all sit up there and support these dudes. Question. What type of nigga gets like...
You got to really pay close attention to what he said, man. Only going to take a brief moment of your time. It ain't going to cost you a dime. Hit them thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the station. There's always more to come. Back to it.
What type of nigga get sex tapes on De La Hoya?
Dig that.
How do you get that deep cover when you get sex tapes on De La Hoya and blackmail him out of $800,000? Are you listening?
Dig that.
And y'all get mad at me because I beat him at his own game?
Now, y'all paying attention to what he's saying. That's one, you would call it a conspiracy theory. But two, what do you call that? Three, and then when you do all the math, and then when you see the people that's all playing a part in all of these groups, then you'll see the needle in the haystack. Subscribe to the station.
I talk to rappers every day, damn near. You ain't never heard me put out an audio on anybody else. I talk to rappers every day. You don't see me putting out information on nobody else. But I beat Big U at his game. And then y'all gonna try to switch the narrative? Let me break something down to you. I don't condone nobody calling Nipsey Hussle a homosexual because I don't know that, and I don't believe that he is. What I do understand is that Wack has a tape. What I do understand, allegedly, from his audio that y'all heard that I put up on my Patreon, y'all heard him say he has a tape. He was blackmailing Nipsey. How did you get a tape? How? How? Ask yourself a question. How did you get a tape on Nipsey Hussle? How? Because Nipsey was being set up by the same crew. How did you get a tape of De La Hoya? How? Because De La Hoya was being set up by the same crew.
Oh.
How did you get a tape of Kim Kardashian and Ray J? A second tape that was never leaked. How? Because they were set up and lined up by the same crew.
Dig that.
What y'all have to understand is that this is what the music industry is made of. This is why they tell you it's a secret society. All we ask is trust. When you go to those mansion parties, what do you think seeing happen?
So you got a secret congregation of pirates. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. They give you some, and when they come back to get it, they want theirs tenfold. Subscribe to the station. Back to it.
When you watch movies like Stomp the Yard, right? And you see these people enrolling or trying to be a part of fraternal orders. You notice how the dude that was dancing the lead when he went in the room, when he finally decided to be part, they had to sneak around with everything that they do. People, like, they want your secrets. They want your deepest, darkest secrets. When you go through them doors, you got to understand something. Nori said it best. I don't know if it's homo. I don't know if it's sacrifice. It's both. When you look at the Baphomet, he's half man, half woman, half beast.
Dig that.
When you go through those doors, bestiality.
One.
Bestiality. Homosexual.
Two.
And what? Rituals.
Three.
Sacrifices.
4.
This is what that dirty ass industry that y'all begging to get in consists of. 13,000 people in the building. Hit the like button, man.
For sure.
Ain't nobody else putting it all on the line like me. I just put my life on the line and gave y'all. The only reason why I put the rest of my audio up, because he's using lawyers to try to take my page right now. Oh, Wack. So you the one that went at it with Mano, Jim Jones, and everybody on the East Coast. You done came at everybody on the East Coast, and dudes humbly bowed out because they know they got to travel to California to get that.
And then at the same time, he didn't not only did that, but then he hooks up with the anchor that sank the ship to the whole Treyway blood gang out in New York. Okay, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. Salute to the station, salute to you. Plus for rises to all. That's it. And we up out of here. Peace.